Hello and a warm welcome to South Wales. It's always a pleasure to broadcast from the Cardiff City Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon, and you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Cardiff City. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
Thank you, enjoy the game.
This man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance this evening, Lee.
Well, he's always a danger, isn't he? No more so when he grabbed that goal. He never disappoints me when I watch him. He's just too good, simple.
Unit, no real attacking out, probing pass. He's in on goal. Well, they set up to defend, Alan, but they've conceded after all.
Yeah, you could say that they invited that pressure, that the goal was coming. And now, really, they've got to change their attitude, haven't they? Oh, the crowd appreciating that. And so are his teammates. What a good finish and what a good ball through to him.
Let's see the replay now.
Nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray and join to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. This will test the mentality of any footballer. Job done from the spot.
Well, professional job, well done.
Will he be able to keep the demons at bay? And he scores from the spot.
Confident, head down, lovely strike.
And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper, and look at that.
He's gambled on direction and won.
Well, he's got his angles right there. Just look at that for goalkeeping.
And he scores.
Well, don't they look easy when they go in?
Can he remain calm? And off the top of the crossbar.
Well, he looked nervous, didn't he?
A moment he dearly wishes he could have back.
Well, I thought he was in and he did too, but no.
Goalkeeper beaten from the spot.
Bread and butter, Derek, bread and butter.
And he steps up to take the shot. In it goes.
Well, that's why players practice penalties in training.
Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. And off the underside of the bar and in.
Well, you might say he got away with it, but no, it's in the back of the net.
Can he get the better of the keeper? And the penalty converted here.
Well, that's hours of practice, Derek, hours of practice.
His turn to try to convert from the spot. And he's tucked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
And he steps up to take his penalty. And it's gone in.
Well, the sweet sound of the ball hitting the net.
Can he convert?
joining us here today, we'll be taking some questions. Thank you for joining us here today, guys. That's all we have time for.
You may get the ball, but scissor motion on the player can be nasty.
And does the job with the penalty.
Did the necessary.
Great celebrations, and why not? Double whammy here for the opposition. They've hit them with both barrels.
Well, they're absolutely flying, aren't they? The opposition don't know what to do to stop the flow here. Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager double.
Now for the lead. It's a goal which really defines the way this team is playing.
Well, look at them there. They're absolutely delighted. It does take a lot of hard work, but when you get a reward like that, it's well worth it. Well, he was on his toes. The defenders were on the heels. Good take.
And here is another angle on that goal.
Well, it's been tight before that.
Still countering here. Maybe he'll cross it here. This should wrap it up. And there it is, chopped up.
Yeah, that's put the lid on it. Good God bless.
Well, he gets the credit, and the credit was being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think the easiest goal you can score this entire season.
For the penalty takers, not too bad for the goalkeepers. Here comes the shootout. Gonna take the first penalty. Up he comes. All you need to do is put it in the net in the shootout, and he's done it. So next up to take the penalty. Super goalkeeping. So it's his turn now from the spot. Stepped up and slotted it away. That's hit the bar.
He didn't look entirely confident walking up to it, Martin, and he didn't take the penalty at all well.
Good chance, and he's missed the target. That's a fine penalty from him in these circumstances. Made the save. Up he comes for the penalty.
Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And we're on the cusp of... And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And they are on the move again. Nothing wrong with that idea. And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in, tactics have got to change. Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
Let's have another view of that goal.
Well, he's got to be delighted with his players. A big smile on his...
The ball back for his team. And he's made headway. And the goal gaping at him. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Let's have another view of that goal. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And live action coming up from the Carabao Cup. It's Bristol City.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Will they get themselves level here? And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Here's the replay. He didn't panic, did he? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really, but it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored.
Well, you can see how happy the manager is.
After 120 minutes of action, no winner declared, and that means a penalty shootout. About the penalty shootout. Low and accurate, that penalty, Lee.
Well, just a foot inside the post, really good penalty.
Calm. And he's beaten the keeper.
No doubt, head down, lovely strike.
Job done from the spot.
Well, professional job, well done.
Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And the penalty converted here.
Well, that's hours of practice, Derek, hours of practice.
Can he keep us cool? And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper, and look at that.
In it goes.
Well, that's why players practice penalties in training.
His turn to try to convert from the spot. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot.
Bread and butter, Derek, bread and butter.
And he's ducked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
So much pressure. If he fails to score, they lose. Well, dead centre with that penalty.
Well, 90% 90% of the time, the goalkeeper will move. There's your penalty.
It all falls on his shoulders. If he scores, they win. It's the perfect penalty under the circumstances, and they will progress.
Well, it's never easy, but didn't he make it look easy? Brilliant. We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?